Alright, what's up guys? Sorry for the absence. Jesus, who I hate talking. Um, so, today I want to talk about the reason why I made this YouTube channel. Now this is my first time, no, this isn't my first time. I've done presentations and stuff for school where I've had to record my voice. But while recording the last time, I realized that it's actually way more fun and easy than I thought it would be. Because for school, I'd have to write up the script and actually know what I'm talking about. Here, I do write a script too, but it's bullet points. And I don't really talk about anything in particular. I just sit in front of the camera and I say things that come to mind. Anyways, about last video, I want to thank you guys for 5 views. I don't even know 5 people. I think one of them was my college admissions office, actually. Yeah, I was watching the video over again, and I absolutely hate the sound of my own voice. My friend says that you get used to it, but I can't imagine something like that. Used to it? I think it's more like desensitized. So, the reason why I started making a YouTube channel is for when I don't really talk to people, at all. I'm just locked away in here. My family just keeps me in an attic. I'm not sure whose fault it is. It's probably mine. I went to a party yesterday and then my family wants to go to a party again today, and I don't want to do that. I gotta recharge. I have limited energy when it comes to talking to people. Yeah, last video was 14 minutes, which is longer than any presentation I've ever had. It was only myself. Usually if I talk for this long in public, I get interrupted. They stop listening to me. But now, the camera never stops listening to me. It's amazing. I'm talking to myself, technically, if I think about it. I think this is the last step of my pathway to insanity. It's just me now, and I hope by talking to this camera I can develop speaking skills, because often I stumble over my words, or I say the wrong things and I have to correct myself. It's pretty awkward. I'm an introvert, I've been so all my life. But at the same time, I do like talking to people. I'm not a misanthropist like I once thought. I like having friends, despite how I might seem. So, yeah, one of the reasons why I started this channel is so that I could talk without being interrupted, because I know I have some kind of skill when it comes to stuff like that. And it's nice to talk without thinking too hard about what I'm going to say. Usually in discussions, I think too hard and I don't say anything. Yeah, it's nice to talk without boundaries either. I know this is YouTube and technically there's rules and guidelines and stuff. But last video I said swear words actually. I don't say swears in public. I always stop people my age, at least, starting with in middle school. There were kids who would say swear words, and it was 3 to 4 every sentence. That's more than my dad says, and I thought it was really delusional and immature. It's like drinking black coffee and collecting those rare Pokemon cards that you can sell for money. It's really Chunibu. But yeah, I started swearing recently because I think I'm old enough for that, to not seem like I'm trying too hard. And the reason why is I want my YouTube channel to be as sincere and personal as possible. And yeah, YouTube and swearing and that stuff is about one of the main fears of YouTubers is demonetize, dem, debut, the money thing, you know, the ad revenue. But I don't really care about getting demonetized because, like, YouTube isn't gonna be my main source of income. I'm going to college. I'm gonna start a career in something. And, like, yeah. No, YouTube is an actual well-paying job, but, like, I'm not gonna be one of those people who don't actually do work and they just, like, do YouTube channels where they try to replicate Mr. Beast. Now, well, then why am I doing this? Well, one, it's the talking thing. Two, it'd be nice to build a fan base, actually, because in my future career, I think I'm going to sell stuff to people. I want to make video games. At least that's my goal right now. And, like, if I can get more than, like, 2 subscribers, then maybe I could get some kind of fame. I don't really like the idea of fame, though. Like, I'd really hate if I go to college and, like, people are walking up to me and say, "Yo, what's up, Heathcliff? I love your videos." That sounds terrifying. I hate that. I can't even talk to people in real life. How do people approach me? It's cringy. And yeah, if people in college find my channel, I don't know if I'd hate it or like it, because, well, I am pretty sincere when I'm on this YouTube channel, more so than real life. I haven't talked to any people about music or books or any of the other stuff I'm planning on discussing. So I guess if people did find my channel, we'd have good stuff to talk about. They'd know my interests. Potentially, I could learn about theirs. And, yeah. So, I do want this channel to be as sincere as possible. Heathcliff, the channel name. It's not my real name, but I'd like to think about it. I'd like to think of it as myself without the mask that I wear in public. You know, the metaphorical mask. It's my completely bare, naked self. And, so I wanted to make a channel just completely without edits. Just me talking into the camera, no tricks, no weird thumbnails, no editing, no clickbait. So, since it's just me talking to a camera, the show budget doesn't exceed, like, anything at all. And I do it all in one take, too, which means that you're gonna see me mispronounce demonetization, like, for 2 minutes. So, yeah, I do it without scripting, without editing. It's like I've boiled down YouTube to its bare essentials. Me and the camera are the key ingredients to a YouTube channel, and, like, there's people out there that, a bunch of the popular YouTubers like to basically act and put on shows in front of the camera. All of them want to be Mr. Beast, but, like, I'm just doing this without any tricks. I like YouTubers that just talk about things. For example, Wendy Goon, I was watching him the other day, his Robert Johnson video, and there's basically no editing in it. It's just him sitting in front of the camera talking about, like, really obscure stuff that he's into. And I'd really love to do something like that. I think it's really cool and intimate if you just talk to the camera like you're talking to a real person and you're having a conversation face to face. It's really nice, and I wanted to do something like that. And it'd be nice to open up to people too. I've always been, like, walled out from others because middle and high school were some of the shittiest places on the planet. And I found it to be easier if I just shut myself off from everyone. Because, you know, I can't be hurt, all that stuff. Well, I guess it does prevent me from getting hurt, but at the same time, I don't have many friends inside of the wall. It's just only the worst kinds of people try to break that wall down. So, and as I said earlier, I like having friends. I'm over here wishing I had a girlfriend and stuff, while I don't even like talking to people and trying to get out of my comfort zone. I don't really deserve it. So, yeah, I really want to open up to people. And I guess making this YouTube channel is part of that pathway. So, yeah, in conclusion, I guess, I'd just like to make more videos. I'm just gonna have discussions with the camera about stuff I like, stuff I think is cool. My previous video was about music, but I'm also aiming to talk about, like, books I like, video games, anime, stuff that happens in my real life, maybe. And it's just anything I really want. I don't want, like, this to be a channel about anything in particular. I just want to talk to the camera about whatever. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And my biggest problem with YouTube right now is that I can only record when the house is empty. Right now I'm home alone. It's a Sunday. My parents are out to go to a birthday party. So I'm just sitting here in my PJs. You can see underneath my jacket that I'm wearing the same pajama shirt I had in my previous video. So, hopefully this will be fixed in the future, but for now, you'll have to enjoy the bi-weekly uploads. Again, production value is pretty easy and cheap, but yeah, solitude isn't very cheap when it comes down to it. Maybe I should just lock myself up in the attic. So, I hope you guys enjoy the videos I'm going to make. If you like the stuff I like, usually I think I'm pretty different from everyone else. I like obscure stuff. I like things that don't really make sense, but if you like the stuff I like, then you'll definitely have fun with me. So, keep your electric eyes on me. Subscribe, like, watch my other videos when they come out, and I promise I won't disappoint. So, I'll see you guys maybe in the next 1 or 2 weeks, or you'll see me. So, see ya.